What I like the most about Kathleen is, first of all, the depth of her knowledge. I met Kathleen back in 1985, and she was extremely knowledgeable about real estate even back then. So her knowledge has only continued to increase as time has gone by. She's thorough, she's detailed, she's compassionate. Because, buying a home is a very stressful process. And at that time, I was relocating here from Los Angeles, so I was not in the best place emotionally. And Kathleen just held my hand every step of the way. So I so appreciate it. It's one thing to be knowledgeable, another thing to be also compassionate, and she's both. My most memorable experience with Kathleen is when I met her, she had just had her daughter. Her daughter was probably maybe 6 months old. And that's a time when most women want to just be at home eating bonbons or bonding with their baby. And Kathleen was such a hard worker. It took me a while before I even knew that she'd had a baby. She didn't miss a beat. And I love someone with that kind of work ethic and dedication. And she was very clear that she was going to give me the best service. It didn't matter how she may have been feeling emotionally or her own personal things did not get in the way. She just makes sure she took care of my needs. Not in a self-sacrifice kind of way. I want to make sure it's not like that. But she was nothing but top-notch professional the whole way through. Kathleen is the type of realtor that will become a personal friend of yours. So while sometimes people like to keep those kind of lines of demarcation, I found it great to have someone who's such a professional that I also want them to be part of my life afterwards. And Kathleen is that type of person, and why I have recommended her to several people who have used her to buy or refinance their house is because Kathleen is just a wonderful human being who just happens to be a realtor, and a very wonderful realtor at that. One of the many reasons I recommend Kathleen is she has such a high integrity. You really want someone you can trust when you're buying a house. And Kathleen has shown over and over again with both my own personal experience and the people that I've referred her to that she's extremely trustworthy, confident, attention to details. She knows the market very well, so she knows what you should be paying or not be paying. She knows even how to find places that I didn't even know existed. So if someone is really kind of like an insider, that's Kathleen.